Hey everybody, welcome to Steam Roulette number 7 on the Let's Play Leak. I'm John as always, and today we have Starscape. Another game that I don't know where it came from. I feel like it must have been from a bundle or something like that. It seems to be from 2008 or so, and its max resolution is 800 by 600, so I'm not even sure how this video is going to turn out, to be honest. We're going to start a new game here. I've only very briefly played this so that I slightly know what's going on, and even then I don't terribly know what's going on really. We'll be Jameson just because I'm using a remote or a controller and I don't want to be bothered with typing in mode. I don't know what this button does. I can't seem to change it at all. Oh, I can change it. There we go. Easy mode, normal mode, hard mode. Let's go with the easy mode and run the intro. I had some massive difficulties playing this game. To begin with, I've put in maybe 5 minutes just to see what it was. But we have people, and they talk to us, and I'm Jameson. I'm okay. She was worried. And we need to fly around and make sure the ship is functional. Use left or right to rotate the ship, backwards to reverse, forwards for main thrust, double tap forwards for a short burst of extra thrust. So I'm using the Xbox 360 controller, and this is basically Asteroids controls. Some of you are probably far too young to ever know what Asteroids was, but Asteroids was one of the very first arcade games way back in the day. So if we push forward or up on the controller, it's going to push us forward in whichever direction we happen to be facing. So it's kind of a weird control system, but it definitely has its roots in the game's Asteroids. This appears to be our ship, and this is about as far as I've gotten other than blowing up many times. It's good to see you, Jameson. Please make your way to the Aegis. Be careful, though, as inertia is a little different in the grid dimension. Enter through the left or right docking port, approach, and we will bring you in automatically. Ah, you see, I didn't do that when I first played through this. I just flew around and shot stuff. Maybe we should actually go to the ship. So we use our radar to find the station. I am the green blip. Station is the blue blip. All right. So I'm green. It's blue. It's literally right there. I'm not sure how I so terribly died when I first played this. Maybe this won't be as awful as I thought it was. We've docked. Hi, Jameson. Whoop, she said something. Oh, she said something else. I literally pushed the button once, which previously sped up the dialogue, didn't just automatically skip it. Mine a few resources. I assume from asteroids? There's an asteroid. So you shoot by pushing A on the controller anyways. If you hold it in, you get a big burst that does a whole lot more damage. So we are going to mine resources, apparently. Are those purple things resources? Oop, I blew one up, so hopefully not. Green resource. Purple resource. At least I think those are resources. Maybe I actually just got damaged. I'm not sure what's going on, really. Alright, let's blow that up. Blow it up. Nothing at all. Blow that one up. What's inside? Nothing at all. Come on. Mine a few resources for emergency repairs. Oh, if I push X, I get some blue stuff. Maybe I have to like tractor beam in the things that I blow up. Perhaps that's it. Let's blow up this asteroid here. Do we get anything? No, just 2 asteroids. What about this asteroid? More asteroids. Yes, we suck in the purple things. There we go. Now I'm getting it. Now I'm getting it. Maybe this game isn't as awful as my first playthrough led me to believe. That's great, Jameson. Come back inside. Enough to make emergency repairs. It took a pounding. And my ship looks a little beat up too. Don't worry, you'll do fine. Cool. So fly back into the ship. Got it. Oh dear. Oh dear. The controls are a little bit iffy on the controller. I'm not sure if I need to mess around with the dead zones a little bit. I turned them basically on to maximum. But the controls don't feel quite as responsive as Asteroids used to be anyways. Good work. Repairs can now be completed. You may be a little disoriented. Some kind of accident. Perhaps a sabotage. We encountered a biomechanical alien race. Well, that's not good. Attacked, boarded. They took the prototype dimension drive and most of our computer core. Not all of it? We must retrieve the D drive. Like, Our CD drive? Cannot be rebuilt here. Many holes in our knowledge. Nodes. I don't know what's going on. This story is awful. Signal the station when you need to dock. R. So, on the controller, that maybe would be B? I don't know. Mine some more resources. Drop them off regularly. Okay, so I'm guessing that... Oh, I pushed Y and the thing opened. So I'm guessing you don't normally just automatically dock on that thing. You have to actually ask them to dock. So I swear there were all kinds of enemy ships when I first tried playing through this campaign, and there don't appear to be any more. Oof, 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 oof. Getting beat up by everything. Alright, so let's get those resources in. Back you come, purple thing. Yeah, that's right, purple thing. So these little ones have never really seemed to have things in them. Never mind. Ignore all the words that I say. Give me things. Yeah, things. Things. Alright, so I'm supposed to drop them off regularly. How regularly? I don't see a gauge that's going up as I pick these up. I see a purple and green gauge. Oh, my X button's not working anymore. Okay, so maybe I'm full. I don't know which gauge is telling me that I'm full, but perhaps I'm full. Ow. I love when I hit the ship engines turn on and kind of correct themselves for a little bit. Take me inside. So what bar changes? The middle yellow bar just went down. Alright. I knew I could count on you. We will need to enter the warp that connects these nodes before the molecular forge can be activated. Physics node. Stuff. Things. Alright, so we're warping away. I don't know what's going on. All I know is once the enemies start up, I'm gonna get blown up. What is this? Use the direction keys to move around. To activate an option, press primary fire. To back out, use secondary fire. What? Is there like... So I'm collecting resources. I guess there must be like a progression system or some sort of like... I don't know, almost RTS style game in this possibly? Research and build projects. Select build within the category, single item, turret, leave num set to 1. Oh, so much stuff. I will come back once I've figured this out and let you guys know what I've been able to deduce, I suppose. Alright, so apparently you basically build things to outfit possibly the big ship, I think. This ship here called the Aegis, so I'm building a turret right now. And I need to continue mining stuff to continue building the Aegis. My secondary weapons are online. I'm loaded with rockets, but I cannot carry many. Alright, good to know. And there are enemies now, so there are red dots that I see, so I need to kill them. So what's secondary fire? B? B. There goes one of my rockets. Oof. Alright, so here's these guys. So these guys, and enemies just in general, are going to be a bit of a problem with the controls feeling so janky on me. I may just die relatively quickly. We'll have to see. Oop, way to go. I killed him. Yeah, awesome. Fighting back at least. Keep gathering resources and return them when you're ready to unload. Oh, thank you for telling me what those bars mean finally. So I've got power, collected resources, health. And then I've got total element 3, total element 2, and total element 1. They went all out on their lore, naming the elements there. So we just mine more elements. So I'm going to do that. And we'll see if something interesting happens at some point. Maybe? Alright, so we've mined a bunch of resources, and there's just kind of a cool feature I found out. If you double tap the Y button, or whatever the key happens to have been, the Aegis will actually come to you. So it's zooming in to where I was, so you can sort of call it in, I assume maybe to help someday when it has turrets on it and whatnot, or at least to make your drop-off of your resources that much more quick and easy. So from now on, you'll use the control screen every time you dock. Once the jump engines recharge, you can jump out of the node and into the grid. You can also repair your ships. When you're ready to launch, press fire to open the left port, fire 2 to open the right port. Alright, so we've got our default dude. We're going to repair him up to 100. And then activate the jump engines, I guess, and jump away. So we harvested a bunch of resources, I think. I'm still not fully sure of what this game is, or what the point is exactly. Alright, so the turret's complete. So use the screen to attach it to one of the 4 corner pods, so we can attach things to the pods, perhaps. The inner one awaits our main cannon. Okay, so perhaps we're basically just trying to rebuild our ship. So we attach turret 1 to pod A. So navigation, so we can jump from place to place to place. So that's kind of nifty. So we are here, and then we can jump down here and maybe see what's going on here, possibly? No? We're not allowed? Do we have to jump through one of these holes? Let's go through a hole. Okay, it just showed something else. I'm just moving around until it tells me what to do. It hasn't really told me what to do. None of my buttons... There we go. It did something. I don't know if maybe I didn't hit the right button at the right point, or what happened there, but we went several places over, and we're making good progress, apparently. Thank you very much, pink-haired lady. If we're going to need to survive against the aliens, we need to do stuff. Try to make sure we have spare ships in case we have an emergency, if your ship's too badly damaged. Okay, cool. So you can basically build ships in case you die. So I suppose that's good. Yeah, so that's Starscape. Honestly, a lot more interesting and potentially better than I had originally thought this video was going to be. I know I jumped... There's a survival mode where you're basically just thrown in with a bunch of enemies and you see how long you can survive. And I played that a couple of times, but I swear I started out the campaign and just, you know, miserably died. But maybe I'm confused. Maybe I was just playing the survival mode. The campaign mode seems a bit more interesting. You get to harvest resources, and it seems like enemies attack, and there's a base building aspect of it that seems kind of cool, and your base actually helps you out, I assume, if let's call over the Aegis to come on up here and maybe smash through these asteroids by accident. But let's pull it on up here and check out that turret that we supposedly installed. Yeah, we've got a little turret there, and it's actually shooting the asteroids. Cool, yeah, so this actually seems pretty decent, I've got to say. You know, it's definitely old. The controls are a little bit wonky. They're those asteroid controls, but they don't seem to have translated terribly well to the modern age. But yeah, more interesting than I gave it credit for. But that's Starscape. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. If you have experience with Starscape, definitely let me know. I'd love to know, you know, kind of what the long game of this is, what the end game is like. I probably won't continue on with this unless I happen to be bored, because, you know, it's an incredibly resource-light game. I think it was 20 megabytes to install. So it could be something to pick up now and then when you're bored and just need something quick. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, definitely let me know. You can find me on Twitter at the Let's Play Leak, and you can also find me on Facebook at facebook.com/theletsPlayLeak, and that's where I post the very first news on what the next Steam Roulette game will be. So follow me there if you want to know what's coming up in the future. As always, you've found me here on YouTube. You've got the comment box below if you do have any questions, comments, or suggestions. If you like my videos, you should click those little thumbs up icons below the videos. That lets me know you love the video, that lets the world know you love the videos, and it helps my videos keep rising through the ranks. As always, you should subscribe to my channel. There's a button below each video and one in the outro of each video. That'll keep you up to date on all the latest Steam Roulettes, new game review overview thingies, Kerbal Space Program Let's Complete, and any other videos that pop up here or there. But as always, if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time.